Okay, so what you'll do is you click on the link for Pixlr Editor. And when you open up your Pixlr Editor, it's the same thing as yesterday. We're going to keep it at 800 by 600. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to have that blank page there. And then we're going to go back to our classroom, and I want you to be thinking about a background for your whole thing. So let's say, for example, you're going to click on Google Images here. And let's say, for example, I wanted my background to be outer space. And so it's going to show me images here of outer space and planets and stuff like this. And so I want to find one that I think would be, possibly interesting to use, a possibility for me. And so I might choose, like, let's say, this one right here. So when you choose one, the important thing is you need to click on it one time. Okay? If you don't click on it, then it's going to copy it and save it very small. And so if you click on it once, you're going to get the desired size that it is. And this one happens to be 1280 by 800, which is a pretty large one. And we're going to alt click on it, and we're going to save this image, or you're going to download this image. And I'm going to save mine as outer space 5. And yours will save probably in your downloads on your Chromebook. And then I'm going to go back to my Pixlr editor, and now I'm going to find it. So I'm going to go File, Open Image. I'm in my desktop. I'm going to look for it. Here it is, outer space. Now, if you notice, I have 2 pages here. Okay, I have a front page and a back page. So how am I going to get this on here? Well, you're going to use what's called the marquee tool. Okay, this is the marquee tool right here. It's the second one down on the left. Okay, it's not the top one, it's not the crop tool, it's marquee tool. And you're going to take the marquee tool and grab a corner and pull down and away across the entire design. And I'm going to lift up, and you're going to see those marching ants running around, kind of like when we did our mountains and stuff, our scenery yesterday. But now we're just using the square instead of the lasso. So here we're going to go Edit, Copy, and then we're going to click on our blank page and go Edit, Paste. Now, just like your illuminated letters, we're going to have to resize this. So to resize it, you're going to go Edit, Free Transform. We're going to shrink it down to size, and we want to fit it on here that we can. Maybe like that. And then we click off, and we're going to click Yes. So there's our background. This one was our one that we used, so we're going to get rid of that one. We don't need that one. This is the main one we're working with. Okay, so now I want to find things that's going to go into my outer space. And when I do this, I'm going to go back to my Google search here. And I'm going to go up here, and we're going to search an image. So let's say I type in SpongeBob, and I want to add white background. That's important. Okay, white background is important. That's whatever you want to search, you're going to add the words white background. So you want a simple background in your image. So any of these would probably work just fine. And so let's say I want this one right here. Actually, let's go with this one. well, let's see. I see one. Let's use this one. He's like showing it to us. So again, we're going to alt click on this. We're going to save the image as, and we'll save it as SpongeBob SquarePants 5. And we'll save it to your downloads again. And now we kind of go through that same routine again. We're going to come back to this. We're going to go File, Open Image, and now we got to hunt for our SpongeBob. There he is. And now I'm going to use the marquee tool. I'm going to grab the corner. I'm going to pull down and away like this. Then I'm going to go, let's get it to stop here. There we go. Then I'm going to go Edit, Copy. Then I click on my outer space, Edit, Paste. Now, he made paste giant like he just did there. That's okay, nothing to panic about. We're going to go Edit, Free Transform. We're going to resize him down to the size that we want to make him kind of seem like he's hanging out down here. And now, we have to get rid of the background. So let's click here. We're going to click, yeah, we like this. Now, let's zoom in on this area here. Okay. Now, how do we get rid of the white background? Well, it's pretty simple. There's a tool right underneath the marquee tool right here. It's called the wand tool. And you're going to click on the white one time, and it's going to create those marching ants to go around, and you're just going to hit delete on your keyboard or backspace, delete or backspace, delete or backspace, delete or backspace, and then I'm going to click off the side here. And you may have a little bit of touch up with an eraser. Let's make sure we have a solid eraser here. And now here's the deal. Over here we have layers. Did you guys learn about layers a little bit with Mr. McCauley? So you want to make sure you're on the SpongeBob layer. Because if I'm on the SpongeBob layer, then when I erase, it's going to erase the SpongeBob stuff. Because you might have a little leftover. If I was on my background layer, then look, it would erase everything but the SpongeBob stuff. If you made a mistake, you can always go Edit, Undo. Let's get back on the SpongeBob layer. Finish erasing up this outside. Like this. And get her there, and get her there. And then let's zoom out and see how he looks. Not too bad. Now we also know how to put a shadow under him, because what we can do is we can go to our brush, we can make this black, and the opacity is around 50. So if I do that, and I know that if I go down here, like this, around him, that I can make that kind of look like a shadow below him. Now let's zoom out and see. He looks like he's a little more in tune to being in there. So that's how you do we're going to call that a medium background or medium pasted image in there. Okay. So you're going to do lots of different